Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back at it again where it's another Saturday and we have quite a bit to talk about. A lot of things that have been going on in my life, a lot of fun things, a lot of good things, a lot of okay things, but a lot of big things, at least for me. Let's start with talking about the content that I'm currently doing. I know that it's not moving quickly for like views or anything, but that's not the point. I've started to just hold on to this mentality of progress. Like, small progress is still progress, as it was titled in the last video. And I'm holding true to that. The funny thing is, I'm starting to make content like every single day. I'm not exhausted, though. That's the funny thing about it. I'm not tired. I'm not burnt out. There's no stress behind it. Saturdays are becoming something that I just kind of express what's going on. I don't think I'm going to do a lot of scripts. I mean, I have like bullet point notes here, but it's just mostly me talking to you. And in the future, I want to have a conversation with you all. I would love that. But I've been putting out content almost every single day. It's kind of crazy. 2026 could be like a huge progress year. But here's how I'm maintaining my mind about it. I'm thinking about all the things I could do where it's not too much. Thinking about all the content I could put out that's not difficult. I do very little editing on a lot of videos, and I try to do a lot of one takes. In the future, I know this is going to change, but I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for me to do and just post it. I don't know how people are going to receive it. I don't know how people are going to respond, but it kind of comes to an underlining basis of what I want to be, and that's helpful. I want to help. I want to be there to just be a place where people can forget about problems, can forget about anything that they're struggling in life. I want to not necessarily mean something. I don't have to mean anything, but I just want to be able to help. That's kind of the basis of who I am, and it's growing more and more every day because, like, my job that I work at right now, we help people every day, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy helping people solve issues, do things, or it doesn't even have to be solutions. It could be listening. It could be having a conversation, creating meaningful connections. Again, I think that's extremely important, and that's something that I want to do here. I do a lot of video game play, and how that stems into that is the content that I put out. I'm trying not to put out struggle. I mean, there are some that's coming out with TFT that will be struggle, but I'm trying to just be a place where people can relax and enjoy whatever they're watching or whatever they're doing. I know that this first couple months of 2026 is going to be a little bit slower progress than I would like, but at the same time, it has to be. Any amount of progress that I can do is progress. And that's the mentality I'm choosing to hold to, as I said in the last video. So, but what have I learned from this? That's the next bullet point that I have. I've learned that there's more time available than I originally thought. There's a lot. I have a lot of time, partly because I'm single. I have no kids, none of that stuff. So I have a lot of time on my hands to do a lot of really creative things and fun things. But I'm filling that space with you guys. I'm filling that space with everything I'm doing here, and I want to. I want to continue to grow. I want to continue to do this. I want to continue to just create a connection. And I mean, I'm going to almost every single platform. Instagram is something I'm still trying to figure out. I mean, I did some pictures for a while, but I know I have to change it up. I got to start taking more pictures of myself. I don't like taking pictures of myself. Very self-conscious on a lot of things. Video, I don't care. I apologize for that. Video, I don't care because I feel like I'm making connection. But I mean, I could take pictures of nature. I could take pictures of all kinds of stuff. But I need to get out and do things and just present myself before the world and the cool things that I live around, and maybe do that. I don't know. But I will also say that this content here, the Saturday content that I'm currently doing, we have moved over to Spotify as well. So if you don't have time on Saturdays or you don't want to watch it on YouTube in the future, I hope you do though. We are also on Spotify. I will have the link in the description after this is posted because I will make an audio file of this as well, and it'll be over there. And that's going to have short clips and different things like that. I think every platform now has short video clip things that you could do, so I've just been posting all of that on every platform that's available to it. So I just wanted to get that out in the air. If you want to listen as you drive, you can. I'm on Spotify now, and I'm excited to see how everything goes, and all the things that I hope to be, all the things that I can be. I will say, naturally, I came into a theme that was unexpected. And the theme of the year, you've probably already seen it, and I have it on my phone here too. I'll just read it to you. It says, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not done. Progress over perfection. That's the mentality that I'm choosing to have in 2026 and maybe even beyond. I'm trying to think of something I can do every single day that is a little bit better than what yesterday was and improves my life in some form and potentially improve your life in some form or fashion. It's something that I'm trying to hold myself to because I have not given myself yearly goals in a long time. I'm kind of stepping into new territory for myself. I haven't had significant goals that I've pushed for, but now I'm starting to. And there's a lot of cogwheels, if you will, in my brain that are clicking. And I hope it continues to go. That's my hope. I try to remember what I'm going after. I try to remember why I'm doing it. And I'm trying to see that it's just progress. Progress over everything. I don't think about, okay, I didn't make it to this point. I think about the fact of what was I able to do and how can I continue to do that to improve in the future. There are mistakes that I made, sure. Yeah, I'm the biggest thing that's blocking me content-wise right now is editing. I'm getting better at it, but that's also why I'm trying to make one-shot content, like just one video stream, kind of like what you're experiencing here, but in the future with these talks, or it might not be just one. I might have more scripts, I don't know. But for now, I'm trying to keep it pretty open form, as if I'm communicating with you all directly. I'm also trying to get used to looking at the camera the entire time. I do a lot of this, a lot of that. There's all kinds of things I'm conscious about. I'm trying to just improve, like I said, every single day, and that also kind of leans into health. In the last video, I don't know how many of you watched it. I talked about health. I talked about my goal for reaching 4 days a week in the gym. As of right now, I'm not doing that. I will be. As of right now, I'm trying to stay consistent with 2 days a week. I'm also trying to figure out what I want to do. I don't want to just go in there willy-nilly. I want to make it easy, but I also want to be there with purpose. So I do want to throw cardio in there at some point too. I just don't know where, because I don't need to be massive. I don't need to be super massive. I don't need to be super strong. I'm just trying to progress, like I've said on everything else, and it all ties back to this yearly theme. My goal is to be consistent in the gym. My goal is to do it 4 times a week. I have no excuse. I just need to plan routine and food and all that stuff, and I can do it. I know I can. I'm in the strongest mindset of being able to accomplish things than I've ever been, and I'm hoping to. I hope that you all will find a goal that you want to be a part of as well, that you want to strive for, and what these Saturdays are designed for, what these conversations are designed for, is 1, to have a conversation, and 2, to inspire you all to step a little bit farther along than you thought possible. We've seen some really incredible people do some really incredible things, and they did it 1 step at a time, 1 day at a time. And I that might be, actually thinking about it now, that might be something I do. That might be what I do on Instagram. I might think of different things that I'm doing that day of progress, maybe health wise, maybe food wise, everything, and I just share that on Instagram. I'm not sure though how that would form, but it could be something that I put out there and you guys can hold me accountable to it. Words. But for the next week, the content is going to be going the same. I might even put in a little more work on shorts just to put things out there. And I want you guys to think about this. I mean, analytics are analytics. I'm trying not to think about it too much. I'm trying not to think about the numbers too much. All I'm trying to do is continue to go at what I'm doing and interact with people when they want to have a conversation. Because I mean, without you guys, there's no point in doing this. But I always have to remind myself, especially this early on, that no one's watching. I just got to do it anyway. I got to push as hard as I can and make it possible for myself every time I try. And I hope that you guys can too. I hope that you guys have been enjoying the content. If not, even let me know. Your comments will probably end up on here at some point on a Saturday, and we could have a conversation. And if those comments do happen, I will say it will be a legitimate conversation where I try to break it down in a way that is not aggressive or anything like that, but help people understand why I do what I do, because I think that's more constructive. But not everyone functions that way. I know I do. I can break apart a lot of things and just try and help people understand who I am, what I'm doing, and why I do it. So, but beyond that, please let me know how your week has gone. Please let me know what kinds of things you're doing in your life, and hopefully you are choosing to improve. And if I do the pictures on Instagram, that would be a great place to send pictures or progress or anything. I'm not on there too often, but the more I interact with people, the more I will probably be there. So, but that is it for this week. That is all I have to share. If you enjoyed it, please let me know, and have a wonderful and blessed week. Hope to see you again. And remember, if you're not where you want to be, remember you're not done. Progress every day. Sorry, let me try that again. Remember, you're not where you want to be, but you're not done. Progress over perfection. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.